Guys, when's the last time you've ever used a hot glue gun?
Actually, I think last summer, I made some decorations.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
That's all.
I made some decorations.
I was waiting for but no, that's fine. Yeah, I think I helped. I think probably a couple of years ago, I was helping put some shit together for, or tried to make some shit that had broke, put back together for one of the kids. So
I can't remember the last time I used one.
I don't like using them because it's always a trial and error because you get done putting it together and it always seems to fall apart. Like you get done, I feel like hot glue doesn't always work on the first.
I feel like you always get impatient when you start, and you always try to push that trigger so hard to get like the unmelted glue stick through there, and it gets like, I don't know, like that back check. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's not gonna let you. It gets all jammed up. It doesn't break it, but it like.
Yeah, it seems like sometimes too. You're going through, and you're hot gluing something, and you get a good flow with one of your good sticks, and then you put another one in there. It's like, what the hell?
It's like starting over.
Like there's no quality control in
yeah.
these damn things, you know?
Want to know something even more fucked up? When was the last time you soldered?
It's high school, I think. When you learn how to solder.
Yeah, probably when you had to, was it like sweating the pipes when I replaced hot water heater?
Oh, you've done that yourself?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
I've never done that.
Without my father-in-law when he was over there after we bought our house we were in there for a couple of years and our hot water heater went out. So we had to, do all the joints and everything.
Yeah,
now it's pretty cool. They have a tool that you put over the pipe. Yeah. And there's no soldering. It just goes, it's like, and it like compresses it and like pinches it. It's really cool.
Okay. Yeah, I can say I've never participated in that.
Yeah, that's probably the last time. Other than that.
Well, I guess you're more of a man than we are.
Probably high school. Yeah, like you say. Yeah.
I think I might have messed around once and soldered some speaker wire.
Yeah.
I had to solder them to the what do you call that, like the AC or whatever, the different hookup on the back.
Okay.
Because it didn't have the typical, where you take your speaker wire and kind of thread it through there, and it was one that it was actually a plug-in, and the speakers I had didn't have that, so I had to solder them to the adapter or whatever.
Did you feel like an electrician?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You should.
I was like, this is easy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
hashtag solder. Solder.
All right. On that note, guys, let's get after it.
All right. Live from the back seat of your mom's minivan, it's fridge brick time.
Welcome to another episode.
On today's episode, we talk about big boats and cruise ships.
Yes. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it seems like you guys are really thrilled about big boats.
This is awesome.
I mean, I love fucking big boats, man.
I'll go back into the drawing board if that's not good.
Oh, it was just, oh yeah, big boats.
All right.
Actually, I have had. I have a confession to make. I've had like I wouldn't say like an obsession with ships since I've been young, but I got like a model sailboat one year. And I don't know. I collected a few of them, and I was always kind of fascinated by them.
What fascinated you about them?
Just how they look with like all the masts and the booms and the ropes,
lots of ropes,
the sails, the seamen.
Yeah, that's where you.
That's some.
I'm just kidding. There is something about them.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's kind of it is pretty cool. Like they are, but. If there's one thing that I'm not a big fan of, it's water. So I was like one of those. Yeah. I was like Spider-Man or Batman. I'm scared. Well, not so much Spider-Man, but Batman. He's scared of bats, but he became Batman.
Love-hate relationship.
So I never got to become Seaman yet.
Gotcha.
You didn't get bit by a seaman. Yeah. What's the biggest boat you guys ever been on?
I've been on a cruise ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then this is a perfect episode. You should have been more thrilled.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. You're the contestant.
No, he's the captain for the episode.
Awesome. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain.
Yeah, I'm the captain.
I guess we're Tom Hanks.
There you go.
I think the biggest boat I've ever been on
was probably the same biggest boat I've been on.
Been on a ferry.
Okay.
I was on the one that goes from Michigan to Manitowoc a long time ago.
Okay.
Probably like 15 years ago.
I wasn't on that one. I was on one in like, I don't know, Washington Island. Or,
Oh yeah,
I think.
probably roughly that. No, that one is probably smaller. But I've never been on.
a car ferry.
So I guess you win the award for second biggest boat on this podcast.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. Congrats, man.
How does it feel? Feel like a man. Yeah.
But I want to go on like a barge or something like that. That would be kind of cool.
I'd rather go on a barge than a cruise.
What is that?
I don't know. Cruise ships just to me, it's like a floating hotel.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of
like-
what they are. Like,
But what do you really get out of them versus staying at a resort on land?
Correct. Yeah.
how comfortable are the beds? That's a big question I always think about.
It's not bad. I mean, once everything's kind of weird once you get.
We're
I
just gonna
guess-
drill you with questions right now.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. I'm not an expert, but we'll try to answer them.
Does it feel-
who
does
steers the ship?
Is there a second mate? Like, do they wear hats?
They never introduce themselves to us, bastards.
Well, that's fucking dumb.
I know. Yeah, it's like you say, who's driving this house? You know,
But
this,
for
this city.
I thought it isn't like a flight where the pilot kind of introduces himself. They don't.
I
go over-
mean, it was a long time ago. It was like I think it was like 18. So it was like a
like
couple years
18,
ago.
like 18 years, yeah, like 18 years ago, or when you were
he was
18
he was on the
old,
first
yeah.
cruise ship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. We had to take turns.
They didn't have
paddling.
intercom systems.
Take
Yeah.
turns rowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody came over. Somebody may have come over, kind of like a pilot does or whatever, introduce himself, and you know you're navigating the open waters with whoever it was. But they're cool.
Big question: where was this?
This was down. We left out of Florida. I think we left out of like Miami, and then
Sounds like a good place for a cruise.
yeah, and then we just went over to stopped in Cancun, stopped in Cozumel, then I think we stopped in Key West and then came back. It was like only like a 3-day cruise or 4-day cruise, whatever it was.
Oh, because
Is
that's
it-
usually what they are, right? Like just like a
Oh,
4-day.
there's some of them that are like, if you go the ones that I think in like Alaska, they're like a month. You can
Oh,
go,
really?
you can go up to like a month, whatever, which is a long time. Like, you know, it's like when you go anywhere, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5 days is enough to be staying
Yeah,
at
I've
a
already seen
hotel.
it. Seen what I need to see. and-
Correct. And that's kind of what it was there. So, I mean, you know, you're 18 years old, can't drink, you know, there's certain things you can't do. So,
Even when you cross like international borders, like
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Like we had a little bit of time off the boat to where you can go sightseeing, you know, and you have to try to flag down some taxi, and then this taxi driver's going every taxi
enough to go
is-
score some skunk weed from some.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, and they're all sketchy and they're all driving and it was quite the experience. It was cool, but once you know you've been on there for a couple of days, you're usually ready to be done with them.
Does it even feel like you're on water?
It
when you're-
does. Like, well, the first, like, until you get acclimated, you know, kind of like what they say with, like, I guess people, like sailors, whatever, people in the military, like, they get your sea legs under you.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, you're on there and stuff's kind of moving and you're not used to it moving, obviously.
Do people
And-
get seasick? Are they hurling over the edge?
people were getting, people do get seasick. Yeah, motion sickness, seasick. Yeah.
Huh, doesn't
Not, I
sound
mean,
like a
not,
thing for me.
I didn't, and not that I seen, you know, anybody there, but yeah, it does happen. But they have like, you know, they got all different, you know, they got nightclubs there and they have, you know, shows you can go to and things like that. And they have, you know, like the whole outdoor thing, you know, you can go on the slides and the pools and things like that.
To me, that's like one of the really ironic things is having a pool on a cruise ship. Like you're on water. It's like Inception of like, I don't know, water and.
And there's usually not one, there's usually multiple pools, which is even
Like how?
weirder.
I guess I can't put it into perspective. How big is a cruise ship?
The one that we were on was, I mean, it was big. It was probably I'm trying to put it in perspective, probably as long as Lambeau Field.
Whoa. So how many people are actually on them? Like, I guess is it like 100?
No, it's like a few thousand.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
few
thousands
thousand.
of them. Yeah, there's thousands. I mean, because it depending on how full they are, you know, at capacity. Even now, like you see stuff happens where like these ships will go, they'll be on their voyage, on their travels, and like they'll hit a storm, and then there'll be like people outside, and it's like a shit ton of people all outside, and then they hit like all of a sudden they hit like a storm, or they hit rough waters, and these boats start to, even though they have like the stability control or whatever on them, they start to rock, and all these people start scattering like roaches when they turn the water on, turn the lights on, and it's a crap ton of people. It's
all the dads are still out on the deck watching the storm, the waves.
Storm watching, yeah. It's like, no, hon, I'm all right out here.
Grabbing beer. And
it's freaky, though, because, you're out there and you hear stories about people going overboard. And you go overboard on one of them things, man. Like
you're toast.
Generally, yeah.
I mean, do they even have like a little capsule that they can hop in, like a little speedboat that
I think
they just fucking a jet ski just slingshots off the top,
almost like kind of like a Coast Guard or whatever. Where they can open like one of the doors or one of the side doors or back door, and they can kind of go out and do that. But I mean, you think you're up, some of them are probably up 7-8 stories, 9 stories. And
by the time you hit the water,
I just saw a news article that that little girl fell off that Disney cruise and the dad jumped in to save her.
Yeah, and they both survived.
Yep. Well, good for them. But I did I was going to bring up that story too. Was it like last year, maybe 2 years ago, that all those college kids were on that? And the one thought he'd be funny. He like jumped off, and of course, everyone has their phones out. Like all his friends have his phone out, and they're like, "Oh, where'd he go?"
It's like the last video I've ever seen of him.
It really was.
Yeah.
They think that he got eaten up by sharks.
So it's either that too. They say,
but that's what you get for being fucking dumb.
well, yeah. Why would you do that?
So I've done a lot of dumb shit when I've been drunk. If I was like blackout drunk on a cruise, I don't think I'd ever be like, I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah.
He just like jumps off, and like that's the last people have seen of it.
They say too, like if people do go overboard, like sometimes, a lot of times, what it'll do is they'll just get sucked underneath the boat, like from the current or the wake of the boat or whatever. They hit the water, and if they're close enough to the boat, it just sucks them right under. And I mean, once you go under there, you're done.
Well, you're not coming back.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It's not that you get sucked into the prop. You just never come. You're constantly trapped in the water.
But it's like that one college moron that. What did you think was going to happen when you jump in the water? Did you think that it's like a ride that you're going to come back?
Yeah.
Well, I just look at the ocean. It terrifies me. They make enough movies about that, about being stranded in the ocean.
Well, I mean, yeah. Can you imagine like being in the water and looking around and seeing nothing?
Yeah, that's like you jump off. It's like, oh, it jumps over. Yeah.
Even if you
literally
survive.
Stranded in like 1,000 feet of water.
And them boats, even though they're pretty big, they're moving decently. So I mean, it doesn't take long to like.
It's not like it wasn't like when you were like going inner tubing when you were growing up. It's not like you just like your dad stops and
family stops,
and like everyone stops and you get to climb back on.
Yeah, not bright. Stupid.
No, you saw that video or no?
I think I did. I think I do.
Do you recall? Was it at night or
it was at night?
See, like that's the last thing I want to do is be stranded in the middle of nowhere. It pitch black around.
And that's another thing too. It's like it's kind of like going up north. Like up north dark is way different than like city dark.
Yeah, because there's nothing around.
There's no reflection.
And that's how it. And the only thing you'll get is you can get like your reflection of the moon, which is it's cool off the water. But
it's not a pretty sight when you're fighting for your life.
Could you imagine that? Like,
hell no.
He being in his point of view, you jump off. You survive the jump. You don't get trapped under the boat.
Yeah.
But then you're treading water watching this boat go further and further away.
And
when do you think the moment of regret kicks in?
On your way down. It's like, oh no. What did I just do? Yeah. Yeah. Because what do you do? I mean, you're gonna tread water for what? Which direction do you go?
All night, and then
what do you go?
What finds you the next day, or
turn
when
around if you can somehow have enough energy.
Just imagine his parents. That's
stupid, man.
You get him that far in life, and that's what he does.
That's what they're known for. Yeah, yeah. This is big.
And the parents fought the next day after they heard the news. Be like, that's from you growing up all these years, like being the.
Yeah.
He got it from you.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all your fault. Yeah.
I told you he was stupid. He was just it's like you and your family,
stupid boy.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Like, you do something dumb and it's like, okay, whatever, we get over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're treading water and
nothing. It's That's what you have to look forward to. Nothing, because and then you hear stories about people that don't even realize people are missing. So I mean, even if your friends seen you jump off and then they're like, "Oh my God, hey, help, somebody overboard." I mean, how many times do people just go overboard? I mean, if you think about it, it's like the perfect place to.
We'll talk about buzzkill.
Yeah.
The rest of the friends, they're probably all out there. They're in college. They're looking forward to drinking. They're like, oh, Billy went over.
Well, it's not like they can just stop the cruise at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, and even
They might have actually.
Well, but even at nighttime, and during the day it'd be hard enough anyway. But yeah, at nighttime you can't see shit. And like, where'd he go? Over there.
Yeah, it's like turning how the saying goes. It's like turning the Titanic around. Like, what are you gonna do? Pop that thing in reverse?
Yeah. And by time
But imagine that turning radius.
Oh, and yeah, by the time you slow it down,
You don't know where he is.
They probably just sharks got him.
Yeah.
He's probably still alive.
Heard all his
They're
buddies
pirates.
just not saying nothing. They were all just like,
Yeah.
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna get in trouble.
6 came on, 5 came off.
Yeah.
Or it's like Weekend at Bernie's. Like a fake body of it. Well, I guess in Weekend at Bernie's is real body, but
Yeah.
like they just have a fake one.
A bunch of towels rolled up.
He's still sleeping.
Give him a beer.
Long night last night.
It's just they put the pillows in the bed underneath the sheets.
Yeah.
Like quick, it gets back to port. They're like, quick, get off, or they're gonna ask 2 questions. And
Yeah.
Want to know what's more fucked up though? Who uploaded the video?
True.
I mean, they probably had a pact with their friends. They're like, hey, if I die, make sure you post a video so we can get some likes.
At least we can go viral.
That was his dying wish.
Yeah.
Hopefully, his last dying wish was getting eaten by sharks.
And then once
Turn into fucking chum.
Once that boat docks, you don't ever go on another trip with any one of them friends again.
That was their pact. We're never going on.
Yeah,
He probably kept talking about it all day, like I'm gonna jump off, and they're like not. They're thinking he's talking out of his
whatever,
ass.
dude.
Yeah, and then he like gets up on the rail. They're like, okay, I'll get
Film
my
me,
phone
guys,
out.
film me, yeah.
And they're like, okay, he's really not. And then he actually does, and they're like,
holy shit.
yeah, he actually did it.
But they're filming with his phone and then realize like,
Oh fuck! And then they throw it.
They upload it. They're like, just post it. Badunk.
yeah, he posted this right when he jumped.
They stopped the cruise ship to save the phone.
Yeah. Not cool. Not his brightest day, if you will.
He slept with the fishes.
Yeah, he did.
What if he showed up somewhere else? Like a colony somewhere?
Yeah, he's a pirate.
He washed up with like those tribes that don't
Cannibals?
speak or anything like that. Yeah, like the cannibal tribe. Yeah,
He becomes like the leader.
Took him
of
in
them
as one of
eventually.
his own. Yeah,
He's just in a cage somewhere. Like,
they come find him. He's like shoos them away.
What if they think like he's a god because he can like he's speaking
Survive,
a different
yeah.
language and whatnot?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you said you were on a you said on a barge.
a ferry. I want to go on like a barge because I just want to, be on a big. What are that barges? That's like the coal ones, like those. Like just be like see something that big in the sea, or like a crab fisherman boat.
But like, aren't those the ones where like those sea pirates like to like take over like the cargo ones?
Oh
like
yeah, the
barges,
cargo
like
ones.
the cargo ones, whatever. Like yeah, that'd be interesting.
Have you seen those videos of like the Coast Guard or I don't know if it's the Coast Guard or the Navy shooting those pirate boats?
Oh,
down?
shooting at them or whatever. Yeah.
Wait,
are you
you can
talking
see in
like-
the distance. It's like because you can see some of the bullets are like the
tracer
Like
rounds.
tracer
tracer
rounds,
rounds.
yeah.
All of a sudden, you just see it like getting closer and closer to the boat that's getting away, and all of a sudden, you just see, poof, and then the boat just like kind of just disappears.
That would actually be fun shooting those.
Yeah. Well, they have. I mean, even on the ones that aren't like the Coast Guard and things like that, like the private ones, they hire security. They're like armed security that's set out there, or whatever, because these pirates like to come up, like try to befriend the boats, and they have different stories. Though some of them would be like, I don't know, like they have like fruit on them or something like that, and or like, hey, we're stuck, can you help us? And yeah, they're like, nope, don't abort. And then they like announcing it over, saying if you try to board the ship, we will shoot you.
Do you think they have, in like the Middle East, how they have like the Toyota trucks? They have the boat versions of that. Like, do you think there's a certain brand, like a nice Alumacraft, is like the Toyota?
They all fight over it.
15-footer with like a turret on it.
And they still have AK-47s that.
Yeah.
No, what they should do is they should have like one of those big cargo boats, but they should prank them, and every one of those containers is filled like with dog shit. Just imagine it. They're opening up all those containers and just
No, even worse, all the like the losing Super Bowl ones that say they won. They open up all these.
no. At first they don't even know at first, so they think they hit a jackpot. Champions.
Yep. Yeah.
And they look it up, and it's worth nothing.
Yeah,
Chicago
they can't
Bears
even
Super Bowl
trade it.
champs,
Yeah.
Detroit Lions. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that'd be like the Mighty Ducks prank the dog shit one times, like
Yeah,
a million.
imagine how much dog shit you would need to fill one of those cargo containers, and then you need to fill like 1,000 of those.
I mean, I want to know, like, I guess I can't put it into perspective how big those are too, because on those big barges on the ocean, aren't every one of those boxes you see, aren't those a semi-trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see the videos of like the waves crashing, and it locks like,
Sure.
20 of them off.
Yeah,
It's
did
like,
you see,
well, what was in that? Probably my,
all the smart
what's-
cars.
television.
the what'd you
Your
say?
TV.
No, I was gonna say, what's that web? My Wayfair. That was my Wayfair couch.
Timu. Your Timu.
But I just saw something recently
was 1,000
that did you
T-Mobile.
see like what is it, like 3,000 electric cars or whatever were just sunk?
No.
That it was some cargo ship that lost power and they couldn't go anywhere. So the crew got rescued. And then there was just a ship, one of those ships just sitting in open water. And bad weather finally took it over, and the ship went down with like 3,000 electric cars.
No kidding. Oh, what's that doing for the environment?
Right,
The batteries
exactly.
down in there.
Yeah. Now we're going to have all Frankenstein fish and sharks.
Transformers.
Discovering new breeds.
But like, it's
Yeah.
just like that. You know how expensive one of those ships are? Yeah, just get off the ship and we'll
And they
see what
never
happens.
tried to retrieve it, eh? Never tried to
I
get
don't.
it back going?
What
or-
they're when I was reading it, they are talking about like the deep sea rescue missions, like to get like the batteries and stuff out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dang, if those pirates find that jackpot,
Oh, yeah.
bunch of waterlogged smart cars.
but none of them know how to swim.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're probably like Aquaman. They could probably all swim. Yeah.
They're like, or like Kevin Costner in
Yeah,
Waterworld.
Waterworld,
That's how they
yeah.
are. The smokers will show up and take
Well, I
them.
guarantee a lot of those pirates don't know how to swim.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying that I guarantee they're just throwing on boats.
If forced against their will, they're like, you will go out there and you will be the captain now. Now go.
Yeah.
Well, actually, probably if you look in history, I guarantee a lot of pirates probably didn't know how to swim. And we need a fact checker, because do you think that they went on board? Do you think they ever actually swam?
Took swim lessons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm talking about this. I'm talking like I'm using the word pirate is very broad.
Sure.
Oh, you're
I'm
talking
not
like it
targeting
could be
like new pirates or old
Yeah, you're
pirates.
in
I'm talking
general,
broad,
like-
yeah.
It
Like
could
of
be
the
any-
Caribbean or any kind. Eh?
Yes.
I got you.
just get them drunk and throw them in
Because
the
I don't
water.
want people to come to the conclusion that I'm talking about like one race of pirates and that they cannot swim, and it's not based on that.
Well, weren't pirates like castaways or whatever? Kind of. You know, like the lowest of the lows or whatever. You know, kind of like.
Yeah, weren't they
the
actually
shitbags,
weren't?
kinda.
Yeah, weren't they that? And they kind of like not exiled, but it was like
Yeah.
a last resort thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I guess I'm gonna go on this ship.
Sure. Yeah, they probably never needed.
Kind of
thought about having to know how to
It's kind of
swim.
similar to another species of people. It can be almost the equivalent of land pirates.
Oh, some carnies.
Yes,
Yeah, oh yeah.
sea carnies.
We will live out our lives with these rides.
We would travel from town to town.
Instead of sea to sea, it's
Town to yeah.
because they're not really
Carnival
like-
to carnival.
Yeah, they're kind of just outcasts.
Yeah.
So it is almost.
And they're
a-
their own tight knit families.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
With,
it is
with
kind of
probably codes.
So do you think in that case, carnies have captains?
Yeah.
There has to be a leader.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess it is the ticket one
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yep. Yeah. The hierarchy. Yeah.
So pirates have the same thing, and
They must, yeah.
Carnies evolved from pirates.
The one that sits up in the bucket near the top of the mast or whatever.
the little crow's
Sits
nest.
over there, yeah, with the
The scope guy,
telescoping,
yeah.
the telescoping, whatever. You know,
And just looks like he has one job to look out for land.
yeah. Land impossible targets. Yeah.
All right, on that note, we'll take a quick break.
Yep, land ho.
Arr.
And we're back from the break. Hey, did you guys catch that Netflix thing, the Poop Cruise or whatever that was called?
Did not. Heard about it, but did not.
Yeah, I just recently watched it. Cole, you didn't watch it?
Bah, I didn't watch it.
But when you were talking before about cruise ships, Troy,
Yeah.
I didn't ask you, like, were you scared at all? Like, something would go wrong while you were on the cruise?
No, I mean, when you're first on there, like I say, and you kind of feeling the boat kind of rocking, and you're like, oh, man. And you realize it's not even moving that much. You know,
Well,
you can barely feel it.
Did they
they
go
have
over
a poop?
emergency protocol and stuff with you, right? Like on your first
like,
day?
Yeah, like they gather everybody around and like it's seating, like the main hall or whatever.
And you still have to
and
watch a forklift safety video.
You have to, yeah, basically, yeah, is what it comes down to. Yeah, like the proper protocol to like go to a lifeboat, like what to do when you get to the lifeboat, you know, and how to put on your life preserver and secure it, and kind of like with the airlines, you know, make sure you yourself are secured first because you can't help somebody else if you don't help yourself first. That kind of bullshit. So
You wear your life
Yeah.
jacket the whole time then?
yeah, yeah, basically floaties,
some water
You wear
when
your
you-
floaties, yeah, yeah.
That documentary, though, that's fucked up. The boat lost power.
Yeah.
Do you guys at least know that much about it, or
Well,
no?
I heard that it was they had a problem with feces or something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, because it led, like, what was it? Like, it had a fire, and then they resolved the fire, but then the power went out. But then,
Were they in the Bermuda Triangle?
They just disappeared.
yeah, they just right into it. No, they came back, so.
They're in the asshole part of it.
Yeah.
Time warped.
That's why the fire started when they went in and they backed out.
And then even worse, it got to feces.
They gave him a Uno flip. Yeah.
But when they lost power, that no one really thought right away that those toilets don't work. So what they said is, you know, if you really have to go number one in the shower, and then number two, go in these bags, and they handed out like all those biohazard, those red bags to everyone's room, like enough of them if you had to take
Wait.
a shit.
It would, like, do they have these bags like on deck in case something like this happens?
I don't know.
Because
I don't-
why would you have that many biohazard
Right.
bags?
I don't know if that was like a plan thing. I don't know if they said that and I missed it. But like, you know, everyone's like, I'm not shitting in a bag. So I don't know where they were shitting or anything like that. But people were.
Yeah.
But the whole poop thing was, well, eventually the sewage had to back up somehow. And then when the boat started shifting more in the waters, it started coming up.
Well, this might be a really dumb question, but don't they just have like a dump button like on the sewage?
But if they
like-
don't have power, they probably can't open the dump.
That's what I don't know. Like,
Don't
do
they
you
have like a
normally-
manual thing? Like
Yeah.
a guy has to go down, they draw straws, and a guy has to go below deck. He's like, okay, he has to like undo the latch.
He has to swim through
Yes,
the poop
yeah,
to
it's
get
like,
there.
he has to do an Andy Dufresne, like go
Yeah.
through 500 yards of shit just to get to the hatch.
Yeah.
Just
Got to put on the Scuba Steve outfit and go down there.
It's just a manual poop chute. Yeah.
the suit is just all these air
And he gets sucked
fresheners.
out with all the shit. Oh, man. Oh, that is horrible. No, I mean, I like I say, I heard about it. I haven't seen it, but oh, man. Like, you know,
Cruise ships already have to be shitty enough that you don't have to introduce that.
well, that kind of reminds me of a little sidetrack thing. There's like when you go to Mexico and they can't flush the poop, or you can't flush the toilet paper down it. You have to wipe your butt and you like put it in the trash can next to the.
I have
next to
a
the-
confession to make. I was on
you flushed
vacation. Yeah, I did. I'm like, I'm not putting that in the fucking trash can.
Now that you said that on live recording, I know someone that did it. I know one of the buddies in the group were doing that, and they kept saying they were.
Actually, I got to talk to the rest of them to see, because we were there with a group of people. I have to see if someone actually followed that and threw it in the trash can.
Well, I just feel like, with some poops you take, like it's like, I'm filling that trash can.
Yeah.
Well, no one yelled at us.
When I was down there, I didn't.
The resort probably had to close because there was a clogged pipe.
I didn't have to take a poo-poo, but
You held your poop
took
the whole
a
time.
piss. Well, no, I just didn't have to take a crap at the time I went to the bathroom down there. I just had to take a leak. But when I did, I walked in and I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell? Did somebody put their shit paper in the garbage?"
What I would do is I just like down a whole pack of Imodium before I got on a cruise ship or went there, and
I would just be like a bear, just go eat a bunch of dirt before hibernation and just clog my poop chute up.
you just tell everyone, I'm going on hibernation on the cruise.
Because those motherfucking butt pirates aren't going to get me. Like, hey, man, I just tell them I haven't shit in 5 days. And literally, I
They'll
haven't.
leave you alone.
Yeah.
And I ate Mexican food every night on this cruise ship.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like,
I'm like
when
a
these,
volcano.
I remember, what is it, an active volcano?
Yeah, I'm like Mount Fuji, just waiting to explode.
Oh no, you got bubble guts.
Well, what? I mean, how long?
But they were
they?
I think it was on like because they left. I forgot if it was like the Key West type thing or if it was further south than that. It might have been further south.
Okay.
Like somewhere in Central America. I can't remember. Anyway, but the cruise covered ground, like, well, water, that it went to wherever in Mexico, I think, or somewhere in down there that they stopped and like people got drunk and stuff like that. But you're loading up on Mexican food or whatever, then it's going to stir those guts up. It has to. And then you have to direct that into a bag you're holding.
Well, how do you?
We're not talking like a trash bag that you can put on a trash can and like shit into that. You're talking about a bag that you somehow have to get the poop.
I'd rather try to aim off deck and just
Well, they actually go over that. They go over that too. That people were allowed to like. I think they were allowed to go over the deck and stuff, like pee over deck and stuff.
That's
like
what
that.
they probably made, like designated a poop deck. Like an old pirate ship.
That's where poop deck came.
But that they should do is just put up like a wall of sheets and then okay, if you got to poop, just poop here. We'll wash it off when we get back.
So
just walk
how
around
long
the
were
deck.
they? How long were they stranded on this ship without any power?
Yeah, it was like a 4-day cruise, but were they stranded then for 4 days without power or something like that?
that's
It was
good.
4 more.
That fucking stank.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, no, thank you.
But they interviewed this group of girls that were on a bachelorette party. And they were when they stopped in whatever land, like your cruise, you stopped in a land spot or whatever. They got off and they got shit-faced. And then they got back on the boat and I think they partied more and they were really drunk and they like passed out. Then they woke up to like the fire alarm thing and all that. And then that all led after, like, talk about a bad hangover. Like, there's a fire on the boat.
That
You don't know if
never
you're going to
ends,
live or
yeah.
not. And then you lose all the power. And then there's poop. Yeah, and then there's poop everywhere.
Everywhere. Was it? I mean, it was that bad. Like everywhere. Like
No, it was like, it shows footage in the documentary of like, when people in Milwaukee, like their basements flood and all the sewage comes up and all. It was like that. Like you could tell it was. The water wasn't right.
On the lower
just gonna
levels are
say.
just getting it.
Yeah.
the one couple where the husband's like, "Are you serious? You got us a room on the 7th level? Are you? Come on!" And now he's like, "Woohoo!"
Yeah.
Oh man,
Fucking royalty up there after that.
yeah. Everybody's coming up there to take a shit in their broken toilet.
But
yeah.
they showed like some of the workers on there too, like when the alarms went off that they had to come out, like that they jumped down and it was like their feet are under poop water.
I wonder how many abandoned. I wonder how many took like the lifeboats and just jetted.
I'm going to be a pirate now.
Sorry,
I'm just going to be a pirate now. Yar?
we're gonna go try to break onto a barge. Yeah. Oh,
No,
that's horrible.
Poop on their ship. It's just a bunch of people trying to
Turns
jump
into
deck.
the poop pirates. But a serious question.
Yes.
If you were stranded on a cruise ship without power, how long will you give it till survival mode goes in?
Well, what do you
Like,
okay, yeah.
When
what
you
do
say
mean by
survival mode, you mean just like killing anyone in your path?
Yeah, that there's no more rules. There's no more rules.
Like probably
Well,
like an
I don't
hour.
know.
Okay,
Yeah.
how long until you kill the first person?
Probably like an hour. I'd kill them and use their toilet.
Poop in
Just
their
keep
shower
shitting in their room and
Everybody on the 7th floor is going down first. Yeah. If the higher up you are, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
we're
captain,
coming to get you.
I'm the captain now.
No, it turns into what is that like? Like the post-apocalyptic stuff, like
Battle shits. Oh.
Yeah, but like where
where
everyone
people
creates
turn like
their
ruthless and they
whatever they call that. It's like the Wild West, but it's more organized.
Like
I thought there was a name
Mad
for
Max.
But you have your own colony.
I was just gonna say you have your
Okay.
own colony and
Okay.
Like, what do you think? 5 hours into
Dude,
no power? or-
I'd be doing that before the power went out. I'd be like forming my colony then and be like, hey, who wants to I'd be buying people the strongest people I think that are like the most
Just
survived. I'd be
imagine-
buying them drinks the whole time. Be like, okay, hey, want another one? Like
You ever been in a fight?
You ever gutted a 230-pound male? No? Guess
Just
what?
imagine
do
scoping
you have
out
any weapons in your room?
Just imagine scoping out all the people you'd eat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd probably take a while because, yeah, like you said, you'd have to people watch.
Or pick one
And try
that
to
you-
pick all the ones that you'd want to try first. Like, man, are we really going to do this? Are we really going to do this?
Yeah.
All right. Which one are we going to do
But
first?
imagine if you did get people to agree with you. Random strangers agreeing with you. And then they get all hyped up like, let's just do it now.
And then someone brings out like the cleaver and just clobbers someone in the head with it.
or-
Be like, I was just kidding. Yeah,
Holy shit.
Or you come back to
damn
your-
near plumbed his head in two.
Yeah, or you come back to your room and they're waiting in there with a few dead bodies for you. Like, you
Like-
got them.
Yeah, they're like, you're our leader.
You're
We
our
thought you
captain."
should eat first.
Here, our Lord. Here, my Lord.
I was like, oh god. And then you have to like live the role. Yeah,
you
that's how
gotta-
pirates really start.
But you have to start eating it first. Like, you have
Yeah.
to prove to them.
Yeah,
like,
take the
it's like
first bite.
lions. Like you're the lion. Like
While
the
you're
head of
washing
the-
your hands in shit water.
Dude, I bet chefs are the most valuable on their
Oh,
cruise
yeah.
ship.
I was just gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
if you had this plan, you're treating that chef so nice
Nah.
before.
We're taking them hostage. That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
you're going
We're
savage pirate mode.
We're taking them
Well, are
hostage.
you making them cook the people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. They're
Oh,
more
yeah.
I was talking
valuable. Like,
before,
Yeah.
when you're recruiting your team before the savagery starts.
You have, yeah, but you got almost
well,
have to take them
I'd be
hostage.
tipping that. I'd be like, instead of the waiter or waitress comes by and you go to tip them, be like, no, give this straight
Directly
to the chef.
Yeah. I
And
don't
there's
know,
a note attached.
it seems like at a point like that,
Yeah, you're on my team.
You just have to-
room
You
432.
you have to tell them there is no asking like this is what's going to happen or you're going to end up like them.
So-
like you're going to cook for us.
you have a drawing. It's like this rough sketch of what's gonna
No, it's
happen.
a recipe and it's like 240 pounds of human.
We are going to drown you in the shit water if you decide to not do this. Yeah. Like you don't have a choice.
It's
You're
a
cooking for us.
You actually have a contract form.
Yeah, sign here and blood.
Yeah, you're cooking for us. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a hierarchy of what you're going to recruit. Where do you start? Like you can't just start with the chef because you need muscle, right?
Well, you need the muscle and then the chef. In my opinion, you need the guy that's going to be willing to go out there and crack the heads and end whatever life needs to be ended to be able to eat somebody, and then to help butcher up.
Or do you really want to recruit people that are like strong, like stronger than you? Because wouldn't you be
They
on
can
the
turn
bottom?
on
Of
you?
Yeah, they'd be on the bottom. You'd be on the bottom of their food chain. So do you group up with the people like weaker than you?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would go to the bar. The first thing I would do, first day, first morning, whatever it is, I'd go to that bar. You're going to be able to tell who's the alcoholics there that won't be able to control themselves the whole trip.
Yeah.
Well, they'd probably taste the best. You see who's just hammering like beers.
They're
They're probably gonna be
pickled.
like, yeah,
This guy tastes like Caribbean rum.
be like a beer. Yeah, be like
Alright.
a beer broth.
Those are going to be the easiest people to persuade. And they can do the most savagery stuff. They're pirates. They are pirates in the making. They are drunk the whole time.
I'm approaching it like the mob.
I'd
That's what I'm
sell. I'd
approaching
sell
it
them
like.
out. Like I'd team up with all those people, and I'd just like take
I'd
the
get, like-
cleaver and cleaver them. I'd be like, guys,
Just-
eat.
Yeah, you start with like a group, and then you like tell like. You
So
get, like,
who
the
you
muscle-
recruiting first?
Muscle.
But like how?
I'm going to say, hey, man, look it, okay? We both know that we got to eat. We both know that we got to kill some of these poor bastards.
But you're presenting
here's
them
what's
the
gonna
first
happen.
day, on the first morning.
Here's what's going to happen, man. We stick together. Okay, we get off this ship alive. Okay, there's plenty of these people to eat, man. So then once I get him, I'm going to recruit like probably a half a dozen more people that are going to be willing to do like the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm going to do the muscle, then I'm doing the chef, then I'm doing like 4 or 5 people. Like we're going to have like a close little group of like 8 to 10 people, right? And then like once you have enough bodies, like once you know that some of the other people are willing to like butcher up what was already dead, the muscle's got to go. That dude's going.
Oh, you're going to already cap each other off.
He's going. You
gotta persuade the other muscle into like saying, hey, he was saying that, you know.
Yeah. Once I know that they can do it, like you get the muscle because, you know, he's a big guy. He's going to want to do it, you know. And then you get, spilled over here a little bit. You get like the next, you know, the little lesser muscle, if you will. And you tell the chef, be like, hey, dude, look it. Okay. I need you to cook for me. Like, this is it. You and I are seeing this thing through all the way. The rest of these guys, we're going to knock these dudes off one by one. Okay. So you just hang back and just prepare the dishes. Okay. Just make sure we're all right, you know? And then we're just going down the line like the mob does, you know?
Then
you tie
like,
up the loose ends.
Then after you give them the whole spiel, you're just going to be like, you can cook human though, right?
Hey, what seasonings do you have? Just out of curiosity, what seasonings do you have in the cabinet?
Total hypothetical. You got to off some people and cook up some, some liver. You got to cook up some stuff like that, you know? What you using? what's your spice of choice? You know?
I don't know. I think I stand by. I'm taking the drunks at the bar. That's my first wave.
Second, you're taking them out, or you're
no? That's my recruit. I'm taking them. But you can.
I don't think.
Okay. I'm listening.
Then you get them to overtake the bartenders. Then they get all the booze they want, but they have to be responsible with it. But they're already seasoned alcoholics, so it's like they'll be reliable. They're like pirates. They don't get too drunk.
Fuck, I take the bartenders.
But wouldn't you want to? Yeah, I was gonna say
They know everyone. They know. They've been watching.
They'll be able to ration.
But you'd have to wait a little bit for that, though.
Yeah, you'd have to wait. You'd start making friends with them. You don't want to come across.
But they can ration out the alcohol. They could be like, "Hey,
well, that's what I mean.
Like,
man. I'll take the bartender. Yeah, I'll take the bartenders with,
and then you're getting.
They'll control. Over the head. They will control the alcoholics for me, and then they will spread like my little minions, and then they'll find other friends or whatever.
All I know is like if I ever do go on a cruise, I'm gonna start like dishing money out to the chef and then the bartenders. My wife's just gonna be like, why are you tipping that much?
Just imagine you bring a different fund, like 50,000.
I'll be like, do you want to get caught in poop shit 2.0?
This is the poop fund.
Hopefully we don't ever have to cash in on this.
This is
insurance. If we do, we're all right. Yeah. In case shit happens. That's
that probably exists. Poop cruise insurance.
Yeah. That's what cruise line was it?
A shitty one.
I thought it was Carnival.
Yeah, it probably was Carnival.
Because they showed like
it showed like a Carnival.
I know only 2 cruise lines, and that would be.
But they showed where the fire was because the smoke was coming out the chimney on the boat.
Okay.
And it was Carnival has that tea looking. Right? That's their signature thing because they sell the hats.
Okay.
I guess I never really realized that was their signature thing.
Yeah, because I think on the commercials you can see the kids wearing the hats, right? Running around with
which is the one Shaq does stuff with?
Shaq?
I don't know. General?
Papa John's?
He does a cruise line too.
Oh, does
he does?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
But that boat, they cleaned it up and it's out on the sea again. It's a different name.
Of course it is. Yeah. They've cleaned it up. Yeah.
It's probably called like shit stain or skid mark instead of the Bismarck. Skid mark. They should just paint that boat brown.
Yeah.
There's a brown boat.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's a UPS barge.
The Hershey Highway.
There has to be stuff on that ship during that no one talks about.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the poop was a big cover up for something. Like someone had to kill someone.
Yeah,
someone had to kill someone.
Could have been. Yeah.
There were fights though, I think, that broke out because they
Oh,
like
I'm
opened
sure.
they opened the bars up for like everything, and then it went wild, and then they had to close them.
It probably didn't matter if they wanted to open them up or not. Then people were probably getting into them bars. You know, it's like, man, we
why
got
they started fighting.
we got
They
shit
started
coming out the
retaliating,
faucets.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's probably all like crew members that died.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy that. Yeah.
They're cornered, and then where's the chef? Show us the chef.
He's upstairs barricaded into like room number 1791 or whatever.
Yeah, but then they finally get in his room, kick the door down, and be like, "Cook these." Just pull in like 10
"What smells so
bodies.
good
I
up
was gonna
here?"
say it's like 8 pairs of shoes.
He's already boiling shoes. That's the survivor for his rule of survival. Just boil some shoes.
Yeah.
Now, do you think in survival mode there's a crew member that absolutely isn't safe?
The captain.
You think that
yeah.
people are going after
People
the
are
captain?
such idiots now that they would probably like
At that point,
he'd
they'd be like,
first
"Get
one.
him! He did this to us!"
Yeah, I was just gonna
dismember
say,
him, like,
they'd probably pull him out and
You
then dismember
you
him.
ruined my vacation
Yeah.
when it wasn't even his fault. Like it was a malfunction or something like that, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
blame him. You ruined my life, my honeymoon, my bachelorette party.
Now, what is that, mutiny when they take over the captain?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is that mutiny. That's what they
Yeah.
did. But they're probably gonna make him walk the plank.
I'd say
It's
I
just
don't-
into the hot tub.
They boil him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would think that. Yeah, probably him. Probably captain.
I don't know who else. Who else would
Yeah.
you really target?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody's got to be the fall guy. It's gonna be him.
The captains know that they have like this little emergency kit that it happens, and it's just like a gun with one bullet in it.
Or do you think they have like a secret room? Like
could.
that, all of a sudden they just drop into like this secret like elevator that's
It
actually
goes
one
to a
thing I didn't know.
bathroom with a
Did your
functioning
cruise ship have an
toilet.
elevator, right?
Yeah.
They
See,
have
isn't that
elevator.
messed up?
Yeah, elevators on water. That's the most fucked up thing I've heard about a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Not even a big hotel on water, but yeah, elevators.
Yeah, when I was watching that documentary, it's like I never even thought about that. Elevators.
Well, how does the power go out? Isn't that whole thing like a generator, anyways?
Well, it's because when that fire started, it burnt through like where the main.
Well, don't they have backup?
See, that's what I.
generators to the
That's
generator.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
think
think,
so.
but I guess there was only
there
one.
was a second fire on the ship,
And a third and a fourth and a
and
fifth.
it burned all the backup
Yeah,
the
imagine
generators.
that. Yeah.
And the bathrooms. It's probably throwing all the fucking shit napkins in the trash can.
Exactly.
So when things like that
When they
happen,
flushed
since
it.
there's not power, there's you can't really do your job.
Yeah.
So do you think they still make like the entertainers do their jobs for distractions?
Well, I think you have to probably by force.
Yeah.
The magician
They're like,
starts working
"Dance!"
overtime. Yeah. Do another card trick, asshole.
They drag them out.
Everyone's just drunk. Like,
That's where all the drunks are. Yeah. That's where all the drunks are. Yeah.
literally throwing shit at him.
Yeah.
He then ends up turning into
And it's not even
clown,
theirs.
like a
It's
gesture.
not even there. They're just scooping it as it floats by and throwing it.
So they're just hammering full bottles of stuff because they stole it from the bar.
And they're just,
And this is only an hour after the the power went out. Do that trick again.
Yeah. Magicians are big on ships.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Like on your cruise line, like how many do they have working? You think just one? Is there just one for like the kids, or is there
No,
one?
I think. Well, I think they had a couple different.
They have tigers.
Not on the one I was on that I remember. No, not tigers, but they have a couple different like theaters almost.
oh, and
You know,
they
where you
have
can go watch
have
shows.
entertainers. Like there's jugglers.
Sure.
Not comedians go on.
Yeah, they have comedians. Yeah, a lot of.
Who's
open
a
mics
funny
and
guy?
stuff.
No, they're the first ones eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're sarcastic.
Yeah, this one tastes kind of funny.
Yeah, it's the clowns.
All right. Before we talk more about magicians, let's take another break.
All right.
And we're back from our break. Troy, we want to know more about these magicians on the cruise. So you said you've seen magicians or entertainers.
Do you think
Yes.
their magic is real?
I think it's black magic.
Like black
Dark.
magic is in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight from hell.
Yes. From the pits.
Like they're
Bombs.
conjuring evil.
Yes.
Do you think they're the ones that cast the poop, the over?
Yeah. They put a
I
hex
think-
on the ship.
I think they summon the shit demons.
the Mexican
Flood the
food.
boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some sorcerers on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys believe in sorcery?
Well, like
It's not possible.
casting spells and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is it? Like witchcraft.
No, it's not.
I do.
How?
do?
How does it work?
I don't know.
Abracadabra,
I don't,
bee.
I don't practice it. I don't know.
It's
I
not like
believe
you
that-
can't conjure something out of the middle of nowhere.
But like not just everything, but like we're not talking Harry Potter shit. We're talking like
Yeah.
do you believe some people hold powers
Sure.
No.
to put poop on a boat?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone holds this power.
I think Taco Bell
can
holds
do
that
it.
power.
I said I can do it. I can just fucking miss the toilet. And,
The Poop Cruise sponsored by Taco Bell.
but I bet you when that started, that ship started breaking down, and when they knew they did, every dad on there is going to like their nerd kid that is obsessed with like Warcraft and stuff. They're like, you don't do that magic you were doing. You know how to do it, right? They're like, Dad, now's not the time. He's like, oh, do it. You know how to do it.
Do you think that like the people that loaded up, like I'm talking the really fat people that took all full advantage of all inclusive?
Sure.
Do you think they panicked more than anyone when they said you're gonna have to poop in these bags?
Because they're gonna need more than one
Absolutely.
bag.
Well, unless they were designated a spotter, yeah. Because there's
Hold this.
I mean, it's hard enough for anybody to just concentrate on shitting into a bag and make it at all.
I would
like-
get a group of people just to mess with them and just like find out what room they're in and kick in their door. Be like, let's get them. Like they're gonna like on a pig hunt. But really, we're not gonna kill them. Like just show up with a bunch of knives and stuff and like tie him up. Like that scene out of Fight Club where they get that guy in the bathroom.
Yeah.
They do that to him.
Oh yeah, and then they cut the rubber band.
Yeah. Nah, never mind. I don't want to do that. They'd probably end up spraying me with shit because we'd probably scare the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, you'd be slipping and sliding anyway. The way that plumbing's backing up, man. Yeah.
Then he'd be like the revolting blob and just lay on me till I'm suffocate. Supposed to binge.
all
But
right.
yeah, I think I think black magic and magicians. Yeah. How else would you explain David Blaine?
He does tricks like mirrors and stuff.
Yeah, but he supposedly, allegedly,
I believe,
he can hold his breath for like 4 days.
According to
There-
him and his producers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
Have you
camera
seen him do it
guys.
in person?
Have I?
Yeah.
I have not.
See?
I have not.
But
Have
magic
have you
is
seen him
weird.
not do it in person? No, you haven't.
Fair.
what if he's sitting in here right now?
What if he was?
Yeah, if he's just sitting in here and we don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit, I was just
He's
gonna
probably
say-
in our bathroom right now, just taking a shit right
Trying
next
to
to the
plug your
toilet.
scooping all the he's scooping all the poop out and putting it on our floor.
I'm reading a book right now that has a lot to do with magic in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need to go full into
Nerd.
the book. Yeah. But there's no way it's possible. Like, this is the book that I've read that's like the close. It's not for the record, it's not a witchcraft book. It's not whatever. It's well, it's obviously fiction, but well, maybe if Troy
Well, according
read
to
it,
you,
he
because
would
yeah,
think it's
Troy might think it's a
nonfiction.
biography.
But they bring up like you can tell the author is like somewhat smart in how he writes it. As
He's
most
a magician,
authors are.
wrote it.
As to not give away their trade secrets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't
Well,
give
I
away
mean,
the
I think-
prestige.
Yeah, a lot of this. I mean, the street magicians and whatever is sleight of hand.
I still-
this and that.
I went and watched one at the draft this year.
Yes.
In
Wait, what did you just say?
a magician like this.
What? I said like the street magicians.
No, what did you? I thought you said something
Or
about
like-
a giraffe. I
No,
must have
sleight
mis-
of hands and stuff like that.
Oh, I
Yeah, like-
misheard something. I thought he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
I may have said giraffe. I meant sleight of hand.
No, Clay. I thought he said
Oh,
something.
at
the
I
draft.
heard you say
The
oh,
draft.
at the
At the
draft.
draft,
I think
yeah.
said a magician with the giraffe. I'm like,
That
the
would be
fuck
impressive.
did you just say? Like,
We're gonna make this giraffe
We're
disappear.
gonna make his neck disappear. We're gonna give him a short neck.
turn him into a horse.
But like I was watching because I know like they try to get you to look over here type thing and all that. And then he had a lot going on. And I'm like, I'm watching your hands. I can't catch it.
What about
I'm
his
right
feet?
there. I'm right there in front of him.
Yeah.
And he had his wife with him.
Those conniving bitches.
That's where they got me. Because she's like, she would talk every now and then. And like, he'd have her hand him stuff. That's where it was. That's where I was distracted. I was watching what she was handing him.
But what was the trick?
He had a bunch of like, it's like the street magic. I feel like is different because they have like a trick that turns into like 5 tricks going on at once. You know, like give me your $20 bill. You hold this, and that's what they're doing. They make you look at all this stuff.
But what was the like
The grand finale
yeah,
type
like
thing?
the culmination of whatever he was working on?
He made a signed $20 bill come out of an orange that he cut in front of us.
Okay.
A fresh orange. And he pulled the $20 bill that I watched that was handed to him and signed.
Sure. Was it your handwriting?
No.
Whose handwriting?
Well, someone else's.
Well, I mean, was it the person that signed it? Was it the same handwriting?
Yes, it was the same signature,
Okay.
same everything.
Was the bill wet?
Yes. I don't get it.
Do you remember?
Sorcery.
Have you seen those videos where people prank each other? Like they'll put the blindfold on them and they'll reach into something, but they haven't reached in like a watermelon, and they put like the Nutella on their hand, and then they switch it out and put the dog.
Yeah, or I saw like the donkey there.
Well, just think of what they did with your $20 bill to get it wet. They probably put it somewhere, and then like, oh, it was in the orange, but it was probably up his ass. All magicians know ass magic.
Did you smell it to see if it smelled citrusy?
It was orange, like it was full out orange.
Okay.
I don't see. I think that there are wizards. They're
What do you
wizards.
got to say about that, Colt? What do you got to say? What's your book have to say about that?
You guys are just saying sleight of hand.
What's your book have to? Well, no, yeah, some of it is, but what's your book
But
have to say about that?
it's still sorcery.
Yeah, it's still sorcery.
Sleight of hand is not sorcery.
Do you trust magicians?
No.
Why not?
Sleight of hand. Those same guys will probably fucking pickpocket you in a heartbeat.
They probably do the whole time. Yeah, they take $20 bills and put it in the orange.
Put it in their ass.
Yeah, you know, they're putting
Their
all
ass is like a bank.
yeah. Got rolls of nickels and shit up there.
Yeah.
That's where all the pennies are gonna go.
Yeah. What about the magicians that come to do little kid shows when they do like the balloon animals? That's sorcery.
The balloon animals.
That
That's
damn
sorcery.
finger trap.
That is sorcery. Yeah. Yeah. Some of them are pretty skilled.
Yeah, I mean, I can't make a balloon animal.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
That's sorcery.
damn sorcery.
That is
saying.
more sorcery than those damn card tricks. But for the record, all magicians are scallywags.
Why?
Look at them.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
They're taking your money
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
and your watch and your wallet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, professional pickpockets, basically.
So we can vote. We'd probably kill the magician first if we can catch him on the cruise line.
They probably pissed someone off that they forgot to give their watch back, so that person's on a mission to kick their head in.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if you
make
want to
an
kill him
announcement.
first. You can use him to manipulate the other people.
Oh, you could
If
be
you
like
can
your
form a
right
good
hand man.
alliance. I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, I believe.
So
in
you're
sorcery.
saying magician and chef in your council?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be 3 of my 4. Like I say, number 2 is going to be the meat, the muscle.
Troy, you brought up black magic before.
Yes.
Have you actually ever seen a black magician?
No.
Have you?
I don't know a lot of
I
magicians.
don't get out much anymore,
Yeah.
but I mean, the last time I really watched a magician was like probably like David Blaine or David Copperfield. So
Yeah.
I would have to say no.
But why are the famous ones white? Is that just like
they're
a?
named
It's one of those
David?
ironic things that they know black magic, but it's white.
Because they're named David. I don't know. They're both of the popular ones are named David. Copperfield and Blaine.
They should make them have a magician off,
Yeah.
Sorcery,
magic off,
wizard.
sorcerer, yeah, wizard off.
It's weird. Is
With
that
their
just
wizard sleeves.
over time? Like, is it just?
Yeah. Evil Knievel was a magician. See some of the stuff he did?
Like the Daredevil?
Yeah.
I'm a magician. I make beers disappear.
This is true.
That's not sorcery.
Oh, I turned it into water. That's
Quite often. Yes. The
and
more,
then
the faster.
Then it comes up in the cruise later.
Yeah. You're part of the reason why they were in that predicament. People like
What about
you.
it's like the Green Mile, you know, where he spits out like the bees or whatever after that's what the poop is.
Jeez.
What about women magicians? Witches.
Yep.
Burn them.
Yeah. Salem had a whole thing about that.
But are there famous ones?
Women?
Like, I mean,
Magicians?
you can probably
I
go
don't
to
know.
Las Vegas and there's a bunch like that
Oh,
put
I'm
on
sure,
shows and all
yeah.
that. But like, there's Houdini, you know, in history. There's the David Copperfield and David. What was the other one?
Didn't Houdini have a kid?
Blaine.
Didn't Houdini have a kid that also tried some of the stuff that he tried?
I think
that
you are
he
right
was
on that.
unsuccessful or whatever.
Or a brother at least, or something. I thought
think it was
a
a kid.
brother or a kid.
Yeah.
He didn't have a choice. Get in the tank. Can you imagine that?
Dad-
Put this coat on.
We're gonna tie a knot on you, but they find out real quick that he can't undo knots.
Oh, guess what? And we're dropping it in the water.
You like padlocks, kid?
Blindfolded. Yeah. We're gonna throw you off the deck.
Yeah. I haven't seen any women one either. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I guess it's a predominantly white male profession.
They're the only ones dumb enough to get
Yeah, that's
tied
probably
up
what they look at.
The only ones dumb enough to get tied up into a pretzel and drop 140 feet into 700 feet of water.
Yeah.
To me, that's not even like undoing that. That's not even magic. You can just undo knots.
But having a $20
That's how
bill
you
come
sell
out.
it. You're
Okay.
their presenter. Like
Okay.
it's how you present it.
Okay. Hold on a second.
They are showmen.
Have
yeah.
you ever taken one of them Chinese finger locks and put that son of a bitch on? How much struggle does it take just to get that thing apart? Can you imagine being tied up with your arms like wrapped around you? in a
It depends
jacket?
what knot was tied.
Sorcery. Sorcery. That's what I'm saying.
The person tying the knot. Imagine if they knew
Yeah, we're going to
magic.
put your fingers in one of those and kick you in the lake.
Just push them over.
Yeah.
See if they have enough like, wherewithal to like brace themselves to hit the floor. You're like trying to pull it. Oh.
Yeah, you have 0.5 seconds to get your fingers out of here to break your fall.
Yeah.
They should just put two guys in one of those and just push them off the.
Throw them over a clothesline.
Fight it out.
You know how they have all these messed up things now, like these fucking arm wrestling where they're like punching at the same time and like all these.
There's no.
Like I don't know if that one exists, but have you seen all these weird ones where they put them in like the front two seats of like a car? And
Yeah,
it's like,
in the
they
tele-
all
the-
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The phone booth
Yep.
fighting and all
Sure,
that.
sure.
Why you do that with the finger trap and it becomes a boxing match?
You have to submit him or knock him out to get his
Yeah.
win, and then you have to pull his wiener out of there.
Wait. Would you want to knock the other guy out?
No, that's going to pull your unit off.
That's what I'm saying. Like you almost want to lose that one, so you're not the guy standing.
You have to like knock him out
Okay,
carefully.
What would it be? Would it be more UFC or would it be strictly boxing? I feel like it would have
There'd be
to
a lot more clinching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be almost impossible to do UFC.
But just imagine this. So, you know, what is that called? The tail of the tape?
yes.
They give their heights, then they give their reach, and then they give their reach.
That'd probably be better to have shorter arms than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then the other reach plays a factor.
Yeah. You want.
They need a ratio.
Yeah, you want
Length to reach ratio.
You want to be Conor McGregor on that one. You want the shortest short throw right there. Yeah.
I feel like that's all going to be uppercuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you really don't want to knock them out.
Yeah.
If you do, you better be ready to fall with.
Yeah, you got to be quick. You got to go to the
Take him
ground
to the
with
ground.
them.
Yeah. you
ground
wanna-
and
yeah,
pound.
Ground and pound. Yeah. Yeah. Quick with the takeoff. Yeah.
Maybe that's one that needs to be done in water.
You don't win. Yeah, you don't win
Waist
until.
deep.
But it's like you don't win on knockout. You don't win until you're out.
Of the trap.
Yeah. That means you kind of have to work.
You
with
can't be wearing it when the match is over.
Yeah. If you're wearing them, you got to resaddle up.
No, you have to end with it. Like you have to be the one wearing it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the way to win it?
So,
I don't know.
one way to keep your,
It's
one way to keep your Johnson.
But
huh?
I'm like, imagine.
But yeah, But imagine, because if you're wearing it, that means you had to get his unit out of there.
Or you ripped it off.
See, there's that too, but that's where you're saying if you're out of it, you probably.
I feel like different countries would adopt different rules. I feel like America would have it that you're not wearing it. Other countries, you're wearing it with just their part in it.
Okay.
That's, I feel like, how the sport would start somewhere else. And then America would adopt it and throw more rules on it.
Okay. Now, when you get back to magicians.
those are real magicians.
Yeah, they are. If you get out of one of them things, you're a freaking magician. Hell yeah.
Black magic would definitely have an advantage in that.
Yeah, you definitely want to be channeling something with that thing. Yeah. Yeah. No, magicians, are there any magicians that are like off limits to you?
What do you mean?
Clowns.
Oh.
They're not fucking magicians.
Well, they come to parties and do the tricks, man. They're not always just
No, they're
bling
like
their job.
They're like
experts.
gigs. Like it's just like a gag reel.
Well, I mean, they're magicians. They still doing the trick, man. They're still doing the tricks.
Oh yeah, I suppose they fit like 30 of them in a car.
Yeah. 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 I can't deal with them. They trip me out.
What they should do.
Are you one of those people that are scared of clowns?
No. I'm not
that's
scared
what
of
they
them.
should do.
It's just like super
Put the
sketch,
clown,
man.
fucking put the
Who
clown
hires
wieners
that?
in that finger
Yeah, I was
trap.
just gonna say. Here, okay, they get clowns to fight like that. You have to dress as a clown to be in that fight league.
There you go.
Just have the juggalos do it. Tell them they get a bottle of Faygo if they're done with
Juggalos and juggalettes.
it. No, actually just juggalos for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Who hires a clown though? Sick people.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, who?
Because
Where do people find them now? Like, whose idea is it? Like, hey, we're having a big party now.
Invite the clown
A lot of times
like look
they're
up
like
where
or
we
this
get a clown.
magician.
the super old creepy dude that just smells of like
I was gonna say, how many clowns do you think are actually pedophiles?
Mad Dog and
They can disguise.
bologna.
That's such an easy disguise.
Yeah, exactly. And they can still
Yeah.
be around kids.
Yeah.
It's fucking
the
disgusting.
ultimate black magic. It's the ultimate.
That's dark, man.
Dark
That's
web,
why
yeah.
fucking
Dark
clowns
web,
are con
yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that clown
Let's
fighting
just start
league.
going beating clowns up.
Yeah. The old CFL. Yeah. Clown Fighting League. Yeah.
But before like the internet, did they have clowns in the yellow pages?
Must have.
Or newspapers
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Had to
that?
have. Yeah.
looking for work.
I'm not clowning around. How many of those places do you think are called clowning around?
Yeah. And then they say, we'll put penis in trap.
No, there needs to be a name for that trick. Like it's like
We'll need volunteer.
Preferably male.
That's the ultimate clown trick. They get a dad to put in the other end. Which one of you lucky dads?
Only one of them was trying to get out of it.
It's probably the most action that dad's seen in a long time.
They're all raising their hand right away.
Or all of them are threatening it. Like they're all been drinking and the clown is like starting to mess with them. He's like, I got one last trick. They're like, yeah, sure you do, you fucking clown. And they're like, and they're all ready to beat the clown up. And he's like, it involves this. And then they don't know that they're actually getting into a trap. Next thing they know, they're in the trap with the clown.
Or with
That'd
each
be
other.
like the next Saw
The clown,
movie.
yeah, no, the clown puts them all in that together.
The two
It's
dads
like
fight
it's like an 8-way one. It's all the dads stuck in there. He spiked all their drinks and they wake up all in the thing.
That's probably how you really conjure magic.
There you go.
You get all of like 8 of them in, and then it just creates.
Could you
like,
imagine?
some portal?
Saw would have it is where you're on each end of it, and then they have something in the middle like a razor.
And it's just slowly chopping back.
No,
and
but
forth.
then you have to play tug of war with the, the other
it's,
one.
yeah, it's like
And
slowly
it does
going.
that, and it's like,
You're like, yeah, you want to, whoever pulls into it, lop. No more mushroom.
You know, you're gonna turn into a snake tongue.
just have the boulders left.
Yeah. No more ring baloney.
Yeah, Saw 10. Clown.
Cruise ship trapped on a cruise
No, that's
ship.
the clown run Saw.
Yes. Yeah. Bobo's Revenge.
Fucking cookie.
I forgot about it. Isn't Cookie a part of that?
Yeah, Cookie was on Bozo, wasn't he?
Oh, you ever see? Yeah, Cookie was like the helper.
He had
the
the
dumb one,
skull,
right?
Yeah, he had the skullet, didn't he?
Bozo too. Like, yeah, that dude was a freaking serial killer, man.
I never liked Bozo.
Oh, freaky, man.
Now that I think of it, I actually am really scared. Like, I guess I'm not terrified of clowns,
Yeah.
but I really
Sketch you
don't
out,
like
man.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, are there
They're
clowns on cruises? I feel like they're not allowed around cruises.
I'm sure that there was.
I mean,
I can't remember.
They
It was
start
a long
on
time
they
ago.
start on the cruise.
Just go over to
You have to graduate, yeah.
No, but I was gonna say, imagine the captain is up, like, you know, in the control tower or whatever, and he can oversee the deck, right?
Yeah.
And he sees the clown come out. He's like, "Get rid of that!" And the next scene, they're just throwing him overboard.
He's just out there, like, you know, enjoying the scenery and just like looking around. He's just like his eyes just like swell up, just seeing the clown. He just
He's doing
points
tricks for kids
Points
and
to
all that.
the workers see him pointing to the clown, and he's just.
He's on the radio.
Get him off.
But
rid of
really,
this
all
clown.
he wanted was the clown to come up.
He really likes clowns.
Yeah. But what happened to the clown? Be like, we threw him off. Well, why would you do that? Be like, we signaled it. Be like, no, I wanted him to come up here. I love his tricks.
I wanted to pull some handkerchiefs.
Some
Wrap
balloon
it out of a
animals.
hat.
Yeah.
Some flowers, and I love getting squirted in the face. Yeah, it's the funniest shit ever. No, I got my kid here with me today. He likes clowns.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Next time, we talk about clowns. Just kidding. We'll see all you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.